looking forward to it all week. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Kansas offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Leaves it with the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So BYU's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
It is important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Give to the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Now the pitch. Slithers into space. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Cougars are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got enough space. Touchdown, Kansas. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down, because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cougars have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass.
Late. Quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here we go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs, because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. So now it's 2nd and long. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Quick release by the QB. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. He's looking to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. The run from the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air on 1st down. Turns it loose deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Touchdown Cougars. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the 1st down.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes before the half, they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Lowers those pads. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cougar! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Sometimes you dial up the right play, sometimes you get the right penalty. Either way, it's a 3rd down conversion for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for space to the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on 2nd down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to change this route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Punts it out of the air. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. That's caught. It's Rhodes. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Bringing the heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick tempo here for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Rhodes. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Caught near the sticks. It's Rhodes. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Makes the grab. It's Rhodes. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo.
The Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. And tackled there by the defense.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Finds his big tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Going to the running game. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Looking deep down the right side. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Offense in a split backfield. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Under fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Gets it out to the 20. That's not enough for the 1st down. 4th down coming. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. At the 45, on its way. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. BYU lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Here they're trying to get to the edge. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Nice move there. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Man, those hurt for a defense because you got them in third and long, right where you want them. You're thinking pass, pass, pass. They sneak the run in there. Now they got a fourth and short situation. First thing, I'm always watching the football. Now getting ready for the run game, the short passing game, the play action game.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Jayhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gives him the big stiff arm. Turns it on in midfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Man, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Gives it on the option. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just feeds the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Rhodes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option. The give. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. Well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz.
Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. BYU with the 1st and 10. Let's go. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ball. They're facing a 3rd down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with